The Grand Bazaar, or Kapalı Çarşı in Turkish, is in fact a town inside the city, and its total area is 30.7 thousand square meters, or 100.7 thousand square feet. 65 streets, 3,285 shops, and 22 entrances. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Grand Bazaar. Salam alaikum, Kapalı Çarşı. 500,000 people visit the market every day. The Grand Bazaar is the oldest indoor market in the world. It's to some extent a prototype of a modern mega mall. The main market of the Byzantine Empire was located here before the Turkish conquest of Constantinople in 1453. You can easily lose your way here 5 minutes from the moment you enter the market. The wide Kalpakçılarbaşı street and the lanes on its left belong to gold and jewelry sellers. You can find silverwork and carpets in Old Bedesten area, and a great variety of souvenirs can be found right in the center of the Grand Bazaar. Jeans, leather stuff, and fur goods can be purchased in the left part of Kapalı Çarşı in the area of Emir Shah Street. Let me give you an advice. Before coming here, try to prepare yourself a little, or at least try to understand what you're dreaming of. Simply because if you don't do this, you'll be knocked out by the Grand Bazaar. Here you can buy whatever one dreams of, and a human soon feels dizziness from too many useful and useless things around. Hello. I see skillful hands of a professional. Can I take a look at your masterpieces? Well, it is a kind of an email ancestor, as far as I understand. A parchment message, something like, I, Sultan Suleiman, declare a war on Sultan Ibrahim, was placed inside, sealed, and a messenger was sent to deliver it if he doesn't deliver it on time. $125 for a letter case. Well, a Russian nesting doll Matryoshka. A nesting doll, folks. Did I really have to cover such a distance to meet? Hi, Matryoshka. Hi, my darling. Hello, motherland. $22 for a nesting doll. It's cheaper than in downtown Moscow. The Grand Bazaar is the very place where, like in no other places on earth, you can check if Mother Fortune is on your side. The point is not in successful bargaining. The Grand Bazaar is the kingdom of people, and you can't gain anything without being able to get acquainted with them and talk. Hello, sir. How are you, sir? Where are you from? From Russia. Would you like some tea? Help yourself, please. Thank you. Shall I buy anything after that tea? No, you don't have to buy anything. What is your favorite color? Something neutral? I guess this will fit you. How much? Not so much. How will you pay? In dollars or in liras? What a sly one! We accept any currency here at the Grand Bazaar. Japanese yens, euros, dollars, and even gold. The scarf costs 40 liras. 40. And I'll give you 20. Why? Because we should talk bargain for a while. Have you no shame? 35 then. 25. 25, shame on you. Okay, give me your hand. 30. 25 Turkish liras. 30? 30. Listen, he shook my hand and after that named the price. Such a sly guy you are. Well, he foisted a scarf on me for 30 liras. 30 liras? How much is that in dollars? In dollars, 30 liras it's $13. I'll give you $10 and you say hello to our viewers for $3. Hello, viewers. Good guy. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll give you my business card. Yes, I've done him. Great. Coming through the Grand Bazaar, you need to leave it through Origüler gates and then keep right. The famous Galatian Bridge across Golden Horn will be your orienting point. There is Egyptian Market, a real paradise for those fond of oriental sweets and spices in the Asian part of Istanbul. Wow, psychedelic nuts, look. Tasty. Very tasty. It's tasty. It's good. Do you speak Russian? Me speak Russian. Hi, my friend. How are you? Baklava. Turk baklava. Tasty. Very tasty. Very want. Very want. Yes. Yes. You can guess how I very want it. Yes, good. Our famous rapper got married in Turkey, and I didn't know it. This Turkish baklava, honey and pistachio, it's very tasty. Half a pound, half a pound. Wait a minute. Camera. Çok güzel, çok güzel. These are 16 liras. 8. 16. 9. No. Enough. No. 10. 15. Let it be 15. 10. Enough. No. 15. 10. No. 15. 10. No. 15. 12. No, these are 14. Come on. 13. Okay. Let it be 13. Okay. You look like Stalin in his early age. Give me the change. Thank you. Wait a minute. Thanks is not enough. Thanks. Gula Habirova meets me in a perfume shop and immediately drives me mad with oriental fragrances.
Smell that oil. It's just oil without alcohol. And I have this one.
So is it like perfume but oil?
Yes.
Charming, really charming.
I'm going to fall down.
I'm going to fall down. This is what I want to achieve, honey.
Kenzo.
Kenzo?
Yes.
Does Mr. Kenzo know about it?
No.
Who makes all that?
There's an Arab who mixes everything up.
Here is 30 liras.
Yes.
Well, and a discount for beautiful eyes.
We have already made it.
I want some more. Okay, you will give me the perfume for 30, and I'll give you 25 liras. Thank you. If you happen to find yourself at Kapalı Çarşı, I recommend you buy one of these lamps. It will make even a small flat look like a patty shop palace. Is your head swirling? In old times. Yes, in the old days that jar was used for hand washing. The jar is designed so that you don't see dirty water. Born in Macedonia, Recep Bey has been trading Ottoman-style souvenirs for 40 years already. There are no antiques, but high-quality goods made in the old style in his shop. There are plenty of such shops at the Grand Bazaar, but Recep Bey manages to sell more souvenirs than any of his competitors. It's a matter of experience. This is what I'm going to gain from him. First of all, smile. You need to smile and not show a sad expression on your face. To give a smile. Yes, like that. Then goes your customer. You shouldn't put pressure on forcing them to buy this or that. Give them time to think. That's exactly the case. I enter a shop and haven't made my mind yet, so I say, well, let me think for a while. Exactly. A customer will leave to think, being confident that they were treated politely and respectfully. Afterwards, they come back. An Ottoman-style vase costs 55 bucks. Appearance, presentability, and communication skills are what you must have at the Grand Bazaar. The competition is too tough here to afford oneself any negligence. The local gurus have no problems with customers. Recep believes that the Grand Bazaar is a kind of university, and you study all the subjects here. Be calm and carry on. Do your business calmly. Let's take a different vase, for example. This one is made of bronze, and that one of ceramics. Be honest and precise in your explanations with your customers, and they will appreciate it. Okay, it doesn't matter if your shop is large or small. You shall follow the same principle. Your personnel should smile and be polite. Can you tell me how to name the price correctly? If I sell something, I should be ready to make a bargain and to give a discount. What should be the margin for making a bargain? Let's take that vase, for example. It costs $250, including a discount, which is 10 to 15%. It means that the price should not go lower than $215. On the other hand, don't make it too high, or your customers will leave for competitors. Customers' trust is the most important thing in business. If you lose it, you will lose everything. Yes. Thank you. Now it's time to try to use what I have learned. Happy birthday to you. Wise Recep Bey allowed me to work as a barker for a while, so I have a little left to do. Come on, Jenny, come on. I shall sell something, Jenny, come on. Where are you from, girls?
From China.
What did you find in Turkey of what you cannot buy in China?
We like these cups.
Cups? $500. How much do you want to pay? They're my first customers. Do you want to buy these cups? Make a discount for them. Come on in, come on. Oh my gosh. Gold, my friends, or an ice house in slang. Merhaba. Hello. Merhaba, my gold man. Tell me what it is. Gold, my dear friend. Here are jewelries made in the Indian style. Here is Trabzon and here is Urfa. Come in and have a look. Take them out of the showcase. Let's make our guests surprised. Such a delicate work. I've taken so much gold for the first time in my life. It's exquisite workmanship. Trabzon style. That gold bracelet weighs 120 grams. All in all, you're wearing 400 grams of gold. It is a set, a bracelet, a pectoral, and finger rings. The set will cost about $14,000. In Turkey, just like in Europe and Asia, the purity of gold is measured in carats. The 24-carat is the purest gold. In the shops, they will offer 22-carat gold, and it means that it contains a little silver, and it is of the purest tint. However, only a professional jeweler can tell you if it is so or not. Who buys this gold mainly? The main customers are Turks, Kurds, Englishmen, and Arabs. The Russians don't like 22-carat gold, they like 14-carat or 18-carat reddish gold. Goldsmiths are not going to stop, and I'm getting more and more expensive. Listen, even if I'm choked to death with that thing, I don't mind dying right now. Arab style. Well, folks, if I'd met gangsters in such jewelry in Russia in the 90s, they would have kneeled instead of killing me. How much do I cost right now? About $60,000.
I am a $60,000 man.
My friends, I am a $60,000 man. Let's make a selfie. A selfie. Let's take a picture. Okay, bye, folks. I have to go. I really have to go. The Grand Bazaar is a real paradise for those fond of precious metals. Walk around and buy whatever you want. However, you need to keep in mind that there is a crossroads at Kapalı Çarşı, and if you happen to be there, you instinctively increase your speed. Angry folks dressed in leather jackets shout something out loudly here. Each of them has a couple of mobiles in their hands. This venue is called the Gold Exchange of the Grand Bazaar. So, my friends, it's a serious business. It is not the goods which are sold in shops. They do glitter, but not all of them are gold. And here we are, with the very gold which glitters and warms you up. I am holding a kilo ingot of gold, 2.2 pounds, in my hand for the first time in my life. Mehmet Ali, the Grand Bazaar financial analyst, allows me to hold the ingot. Afterwards, they make a long gold band out of it, cut it into pieces, and stamp out coins of different weight. Here is 1 gram of gold. It is what people buy most often. And how much is 1 gram? $43 respectively. I'll give you 45. I had to make a try. No way for me. It is different from selling rahat lokum in a shop. Turkey is the second gold importing country in the world. Its annual production is 33,000 tons, and its gold reserves are estimated as 640,000 tons. A lot of key deals with gold are made here at the Grand Bazaar.
на Grand Bazaar.
Kapali Çarşı Gold Exchange is a real exchange with brokers, phone calls, and large deals. However, everyone here deals only with gold and does that in the old way. No electronics and digital displays, just live communication as it used to be. The Grand Bazaar Gold Exchange's turnover is 300 tons a year. Goldsmiths and ordinary citizens who want to save their earnings are among their customers. We have calculated that the Turks keep about 13,000 tons of gold at home as savings. Besides, gold is the most desirable gift for a wedding, a birthday, or any other special event. However, there is one more popular way of using gold. It's top secret information. The Grand Bazaar shop owners pay their rent and buy shops in that way. Now, some recreational mathematics. If you want to rent a shop, you will have to pay 2 to 3 kilos, 4.4 to 6.6 pounds per 1 square meter, or 3.3 square feet. If you want to buy a shop, 1 square meter will cost you 5 to 6 kilos of gold. Shops are very small here. One of my friends sold his shop for 45 kilos, or 99.2 pounds of gold. And now let's sum up. A kilo of gold costs about 32,000 euros. Multiply 32,000 by 5 for an average place, and the result is 160,000 euros. That's the price of a small flat in Moscow outskirts. Now imagine how much you will have to pay for a tiny shop of 10 square meters or 33 feet. Correct! It's 1.6 million euros. Thank you for your attention. Hardly had I spent a half day at the market when I got a feeling that everyone loved me. Not my money, but me personally. A deceitful but a pleasant feeling. Anyway, it's time to have a snack. How much have I covered? 6 miles or maybe more. I need to fill the tanks. As you know, it's not a big deal to buy a shawarma in Moscow. It's called a doner in Turkey. Any tourist arriving in Turkey should try a doner. However, not every tourist who comes here will be able to find that very doner, the oldest one in the market, cooked on firewood. The Turks are very skillful cooks. They trust only the best cooks. Yiğit Bey is a doner guru, and it's a sin to miss his training. Could you share the secret of cooking a real doner? Nothing special, in fact. We simply cook it from natural meat and use charcoal for that. No gas. Everything is natural. You feel it in a doner's taste. As far as I understand, to get soft, tender, and juicy meat, you need to cut it in a special way, correct? To make a doner soft, we add olive oil, milk, and onion. I feel privileged to touch a dish of doner, sacred for any Turk, and try to cook it. Will you help me? Well, folks, I feel like amputating a liver without anesthesia. Roll it over, chief, roll it, or the meat can get burned. I'm rolling it over to cook. Okay. Oh, calm down, calm down. What? It's okay. No, why no? I guess I have spoiled everything. Okay, chief, enough. Take your saber. Thank you. Professor. No, I'm not. Thank you. So I have changed my mind about shawarma, which I believed was cooked for 5 minutes. In fact, it's very difficult to cook. I guess he will cut me right now. I have to go. I guess the best doner is the one you cook yourself. It gives you strength, beauty, and luck indeed. While walking across Kapali Çarşı, you often notice the sign Han. It has nothing in common with a Tatar yoke. Han is an inn, whose area is equal to a small block. The merchants used to live and keep their goods here. Nowadays, numerous workshops occupy Han scattered around the Grand Bazaar. Even such a communicative and pleasant person as myself from time to time gets tired of people. Praise the Lord, I finally managed to find a place in the market where I can relax. Anyway, despite plenty of good things around, I haven't bought anything for my collection, yet it's still the main goal of my trip. Think, Mr. Pranikov, think. What can it be? Of course, the Grand Bazaar is sinking in carpets. Once you enter a shop, its owner will gladly tell 1,001 legends about the goods in the shop. Not all of them are going to be a true story. You can be easily sold a pup and you will buy an ancient carpet for a fortune, although it was made the day before yesterday using high-tech Japanese equipment. You need to know people well to buy a real thing. Here in this shop, there is an expert whose opinion is valued all over the world. I'll prove it to you. Hello, my friend. My name is Alexander, and you? I am Hassan. Nice to meet you. It's a great honor for me. They say that you're a king of carpets. Is it true? A good start of the talk. No, I never heard of that. I'm just a seller. But I always tell the truth. He said that he's an ordinary, a simple carpet seller. But why Kofi Annan, Hillary Clinton, and who's that? That's me. Really? 30 years ago. Why do these people come to your shop? To tell the truth, from the very beginning, I decided to not run after tourists. People are passing by and see the prices. If they have questions, I'm always at their disposal. Only honest information and no fairy tale. Hassan is a former teacher of English. When he was a university student, he received a part-time job offer from a carpet shop and got fond of the new job. Carpets became a part of his life, and he turned into one of the carpet gurus at the Grand Bazaar. Although he has been dealing with wealthy and professional customers for 40 years, he is eager to meet new ones like myself. A buyer should do his or her homework before going to shops to buy a carpet. Prepare and be ready to ask several important questions. What are the questions? If they're handmade, if it's a traditional pattern, and if it's wool or silk. Are they made of silk? Yes, they are. Folks, it's a silk carpet. Here are about 100 knots per square centimeter and about 1 million of them per meter. The basic vocabulary of a carpet seller should include 3 words: kilim, suma, and carpet itself. A carpet has pile and it's weaved of multicolored threads with knots. The more knots and colors there are per square meter, the more expensive the carpet is. The most expensive carpets are weaved of silk. Suma and kilim are cheaper carpets, a kind of mats, and they're made using simpler and cheaper methods. Suppose you choose that kilim and notice pink, orange, or any other harsh colors. But the seller tells you that they're vegetable colors. Never ever believe him. Primary colors are 3 basic ones: blue, red, and yellow. Look at that Caucasian kilim. It's more than 100 years old, and there are only natural colors. No pink, no orange. Keep it in your head. I guess I learned the first secret. Can you show the main carpet of your shop? This one on the wall is quite expensive. It is made of wool and is woven in the west of the country, not far from Izmir. It is large, about 8 square meters, and costs about 12,000 Turkish liras, roughly $6,000. These ones are smaller and cost about 3,000 to 4,000. These ones are small and cost about 500 to 600. The price of silk carpets depends on their square meters. 1 square meter costs about $4,000 to $5,000. This one is 1.5 meters, so you can calculate the cost. Let's go to the warehouse. After 1990, when the Soviet Union collapsed, Caucasian carpets appeared at the Grand Bazaar. We hadn't seen them before. To some extent, it was the beginning of a new epoch. Their quality was really unique. Let's take this beautiful suma from Dagestan, for example. We knew that there were such carpets there, but couldn't bring them here. During the first years after opening the border, people from the Caucasus brought several of them here and exchanged for something, for chewing gums, for example. I wish I had some chewing gum to make a reverse exchange. Anyway, the intuition of a beautiful things collector forces me to make a choice. Suma, kilim, or carpet. My friends, I guess you understand that I cannot leave the shop without buying something from the man who sells carpets to Hillary Clinton and Kofi Annan. I'd like to buy this one. How much is it? 200 Turkish liras. I'll give you 150. No, thank you. I understand that you're in the market and want to make a good bargain, but we don't play that game here. On the other hand, I can give a discount. How about 180 liras? And that is my final word. That's a deal. Well, you see, I had to agree. If it were a different man in a different place, I would do my best to make a good bargain. You know me well. Not here, though. Hassan Bey is a real aristocrat, and his discount means a lot to me. A man-made carpet woven in the east of Turkey has become another exhibit of my collection. The Grand Bazaar is going to be closed shortly. Numerous gates of Kapalı Çarşı are closed at 7 p.m. I need to get to the far part of the market, which belongs to the antiquarians. No market in the world exists without its antiquarian part. The same is true to the Grand Bazaar. Let's try to find its best representative. The Grand Bazaar opens at 8:30 in the morning, and I come here at that time every day. It is my life. I also have a lot of like-minded people all over the world who are interested in collecting and selling the same things. Everybody at the Grand Bazaar knows Gramophone Baba. He is a veteran of the market, and it's so. He has been working here for 55 years already. Mehmet Ezer inherited the love of gramophones from his father. Before a gramophone was invented, when you opened your mouth and said, "ah," the sound disappeared in the sky and nothing was left for the people around. However, its invention and opportunity to listen to records has changed a lot in people's life. The music, as we know it now, can be divided into three parts: mechanical, which includes gramophones and natural sound without doping; electronics, which includes radio and tape recorders; and finally, the internet and digital gadgets. Why do I have so many customers? Because nowadays, people want to listen to natural and live sound. A gramophone is quite a cunning thing. Depending on the thickness of a membrane or needle, the speed of the record playing, or the pipe's volume, the sound may be different. Now it becomes clear to me. The music is tenderer, and the membrane design should be a little different. Gramophone Baba decided to change the membrane because the sound was too coarse for him. Just imagine what a nice music ear you need to have to get that. A gramophone consists of two parts. The mechanical part includes a winding mechanism, and the sound one includes an ear. 3 years ago, doctors told me I was sick with spinal cancer. I have 86 stitches and I can show them to you. I escaped from the hospital, came back here, and suddenly felt happy. When I came to the shop, I touched my favorite things and then recovered. Those who like their business live long. Can you tell me? Sorry, can't speak now. When you come to the Grand Bazaar, you should find Gramophone Baba. Talk to him, or at least have a look at that wonderful, wise, and kind man. Also, don't forget to bring home a record, just like I did it. I'll buy a gramophone next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You have presented me with pleasant feelings, and I even cried twice. We have listened to charming music on such a great device that even sitting for a while next to it is a dream indeed. You're a very good man, Gramophone Baba, and you generously share your positive energy. Your stomach needs only bread, and your heart needs the entire world. Enjoy listening to music. Well, I guess everything is clear to you now. Istanbul is a great city where great people live. I was actually going to visit a market, but in fact, I visited a class of philosophy in a very prestigious university. Thank you, Bekir Bey. Thank you, Recep Bey. And as the wisest Gramophone Baba said, the Lord provided a man with a stomach to eat, a mind to think, and a heart to conquer the entire world. Personally, I'm trying to follow his advice. Right now, millions of people are buying and selling something somewhere, and it means I need to get there. First, let me carefully put what I have bought on the shelves, my precious. I am Alexander Pranikov with World Market Show. Great, I want to sing a different tune, but that Oriental one is a real earworm, and I can do nothing with it.